thank you for joining us on stage today. And we are in Los Angeles for All-Star. There's so much going on. Is there any event in particular that you're most excited for?
I'm just always excited for the games. Not for the game itself, but to come across former players and talk to former teammates and just reminisce, have a good time, and talk a little smack.
Speaking of the game on Sunday, there's a new format this year. Are you a fan of it?
I wish we did something like hockey did and put it on TV so I can see who got drafted first.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, Hoops fans. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny, the Jet, the champion, Smith, and Shaquille, the Diesel, the champion several times, O'Neal. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. And we'll get to see Al Horford take to the court in this one. Horford, a player that we all love, but the last few seasons, his rebounding has taken a dip. Is that just how it goes for big men as they get deeper into their NBA careers, Shaq?
Yeah, Ernie, all big men deal with declining rebounding numbers as they get older. Father Time is undefeated, buddy.
Undefeated. But the burst really goes away when your knees go. And I don't care. Father Time must have some great knees because he's been around a long time.
Wait,
I just got a question before we go.
What?
Well, if Father Time is undefeated,
Yes?
who goes after Father Time?
All these players. All these players who have tried to play past their years.
Okay, I got it.
And they've lost.
But Father Time has
Father
to have a
Time.
Father Time.
No.
He must get tired too.
No, I'm so totally confused.
Jeez, I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Everyone in their seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. This is Kevin Harlan and David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, DeAndre Jordan shoots with his left hand, but he bowls with his right. He throws with his right, and he finishes with his right around the rim. But he insists he's left-handed. He said, I tried to shoot with my right hand, and it was pretty much the same, maybe worse. I'm going to stick with the left because I've been practicing that for a while. Kevin?
Interesting strategy, DA. Thank you. Jordan shoots a high percentage from the field. You can't fault him for using that logic. Just getting our feet wet here in the early season, but Doris, the talented teams that aren't coming together yet, how long do you think before they have to make some adjustments?
I certainly don't think you take any observation you've made in the first 20 of the games of the season and run with it. It's such a short span of time to evaluate, and again, you may be having players who are not 100% healthy or are not quite in NBA game shape yet because of whatever occurred in the offseason. So I would think decisions are not made in the NBA in terms of, okay, do we need... Get out of the way!
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. They set the pick. Hayward from outside. That one doesn't go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory, just couldn't come through in crunch time.
You know, here's the thing. They played hard. Strategy was solid. They had a couple of lulls, and it really cost them.
Tice. Randall grabs the board. The Lakers with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Jordan. Ingram dishes to Jordan. Outside, Walker. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Bucket is good.
Guys, hard to guard that floater with Irving when he makes it at the speed with which he does.
Walker the pass to Jordan. Good work defensively by Horford.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside. Gordon Hayward, such a strong connection with his guys. I'll tell you, the alley-oop is pretty.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Kicks it down to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jordan. And it's off the back rim. No good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Goes back up. Good work defensively by Horford.
They're fortunate to be in front given how shaky he's been from the floor tonight.
Hayward kicks to Irving. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Count it.
Boy, Irving's so comfortable at any range. A mid-range jumper, though, that's his sweet spot.
The Lakers in the lead. And Walker kicks to Randall. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
And he comes up with the deuce.
You have to find a way to contest Kyrie at the rim. I know it's hard because he finishes with either hand, but you've got to check him.
Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Here's Irving. He had 31 points in the win against Atlanta.
His passing definitely came into play as well, Kev. He was very unselfish, really kept the ball moving.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And the basket is good.
And that's as high percentage as it gets for Jordan. He has shot over 65% for his entire career.
Rejected by Walker. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's what Jordan does best, an extremely lethal dunker.
Celtics trail by 5. Hayward on the wing. Pass to Horford from about 19 feet. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Tries again. Here's Randall. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Hayward outside. Here's Smart. All good on the triple. Here's Randall. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And so it's DeAndre Jordan making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And before the game, we heard from Kemba Walker. He talked about his mentality when he steps out onto the floor.
Play free. Just play like playing street ball. Just have fun. Just play the game that you've been playing, forever.
Infectious enthusiasm. You see it every time he steps on the floor. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
I love the fact that they're getting so many of their points at the rim. Just a solid first period.
Well, Greg, playing bully basketball on the block. Every opportunity they've wanted at the rack, they've got it.
Irving and Brown pair at the 1 and the 2. Morris is the 4 with Horford in the middle. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Horford against Jordan. Outside for Lawson. Over Horford. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Horford.
And the Celtics leadership, very pragmatic. IT and Crowder both beloved in Boston, but they didn't hesitate to move them to get better and younger at the same time. And thinking about the Celtics' choice to get younger, perhaps a strategic move in response to the super team in Golden State. They want to construct their team to peak in a few years when the Warriors start to show a little chink in the armor moving forward.
Jordan the screen. Lawson from outside. The rebound by the Celtics. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And sometimes in that hostile environment, it is hard to stay true to who you are. But give them credit, they did, especially on offense.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a testament to how level-headed this group is. Nice job executing on the offensive end of the floor.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Brown. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Horford sets a screen for Irving. And there's the pass to Horford. And the call will be against Ty Lawson. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Zubats is checked in. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. And the rejection by Zubats. Lawson against Brown. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Here's Bass. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Doris, you respect the art of the assist. You always have. That's part of your DNA. And the NBA now, which guys, in your opinion, are the most fun to watch in terms of their playmaking ability?
Well, I'd be interested in your take on this. But you could make the case that it's a non-point guard who's the best pure passer in the NBA. When a guy like LeBron James is differentiating between teammates about how they want to make the catch. One guy wants the ball in the seams. One guy doesn't care. And LeBron James goes to try to fit the needs of those players. Kev, come on. How good is that?
Well, it's the best. And you know what? I think we're seeing, we talk about a positionless game. I think everybody's got that nice ability to pass the ball. I think they've even taken more to an art form where they take pride in the way they set up a teammate. The passing has never been better.
Agreed.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Ball. That shot, no good. And it's Boston the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Irving can't get it to go.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Ball, the pass to Zubats. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Brown. Bass. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Ingram. And he's fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, you got to really do a better job on Tatum once he gets on the way up. Excellent at fighting his way through the defense there and still able to convert.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Randall's checked in for Bass. Chris Middleton comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Kemba Walker in for Ty Lawson. Morris with the screen for Smart. Down low, stolen by Zubac. And Walker kicks to Ball. And Tatum pulls it down. Celtics trail by 6.
And a good opportunity here to go 2 for 1.
Let's see what they do here, Greg, right? Because you know they want to get a couple of possessions out of the time left.
Stolen by Middleton. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. From deep, Walker. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Rozier. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Tatum dishes to Morris. And that one drops. Morris has got his first 2 points of the night.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Here's Walker. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Los Angeles on top, up 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. DeAndre Jordan came out on a mission in the first. He had 13 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
They've just gone about their business, playing a great, solid, all-around game. I think the score is what we thought it would be. I expect them to keep their foot on the gas in the second half and not let things get any closer, Ernie.
Kenny, how'd you think the Celtics were playing?
They're not getting to the line or putting enough pressure on the defense. They have to be much more aggressive pushing the basketball, going hard to the rack. Because if you want the refs to make a call, put them in the position to make a judgment call. If you're not creating opportunities for contact, you have no chance of picking up points at the line.
And that wraps up half.
Welcome back to Boston, the buildings of the financial district visible in all their glory. The second half just about to get going here. DeAndre Jordan has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
Celtics trail by 7.
Well, obviously a notable improvement for the Boston Celtics last season on the offensive end. Their shooting percentages pretty much up across the board.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. The young pair of Ingram and Randall are at the forwards. Kemba Walker is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Jordan in at the pivot, manning the middle. And Walker kicks to Jordan. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots. And when you look at the offensive improvement for the Celtics Doris last season, what do you attribute that to?
Well, I think a number of things went into that, Kev, but the acquisition of Al Horford was crucial. This guy finished second on the team in assists, and he is also an excellent shooter. So he was able to affect winning with both his passing and his scoring ability.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Irving against Walker. Fires from the line. Again, Irving missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And they are very comfortable running their offense through Walker. And you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money. And a chance here to look at the numbers for DeAndre Jordan. 4th in rebounding. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. Irving kicks to Hayward. Here's the screen. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. Horford with a screen on Walker. And on the way from Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing.
I'll tell you, he hasn't been able to find the mark all night. It's a big reason they're staring at this deficit.
And with all the talk about Kyrie coming to Boston, you still have to figure how he'll fit in to the team. Has this year and next left on his contract, player option after that. But with his scoring and shooting, should make this offense even more potent.
Ingram passes to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. Celtics trail by 15. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bank shot, no good.
And when you put a player of Kyrie's ability into this Boston system, you have to expect good things. Irving does so much for himself and others. The longer he plays with the team, I think the more comfortable he'll become.
Dishes it to Smart. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in.
I'll tell you have to appreciate the confidence of Marcus Smart. At point-blank range, he is an efficient scorer.
Pass to Randall. He dishes it to Middleton. Walker against Irving. Now Ingram. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Morris is checked in for Boston. Ellis comes in for Irving. Ball's checked in for the Lakers. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. There's the screen. Morris dishes to Hayward. For the 3. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Monte Ellis.
Absolutely no hesitation from Monte Ellis. Squares himself up perfectly for the triple.
Back to Walker. There's the 3. Randall kicks to Walker. Ball with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Walker's got 5 assists tonight. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ellis the pass to Morris. Screen by Ellis. Horford with a screen on Randall. On the wing, Morris. He's defended by Randall. Jordan against Horford. Over Jordan. And again, it's Boston converting.
Well, how fluid is the shooting form from Al Horford? It makes him such a dangerous threat.
Middleton outside. Picked by Randall. Middleton with it. Now defended by Hayward. Ball no good. Celtics trail by 13. Here's Smart, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what I love, Kevin, is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Outside, Walker. Right side, Jordan. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up. Jordan's got 8 points here in this quarter. And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And meanwhile, Coach Brad Stevens talking to his team.
Piece by piece, chip away. See if you can't, next time we get together, have it down a few.
Brad Stevens reminding his guys you still have time to get where you want to be. Just take it one possession at a time.
Well, he wants them to relax. I mean, there are going to be ups and downs over the course of a game. Just breathe and play.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Hayward outside at the 3 with Morris to his side at the 4. Ellis is out there with Rozier, and it's Horford in at the center position. That's the Boston 5.
Yeah, and that's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves, and we'll just see what he does here at the line.
Good on the second free throw. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
And there's the feed to ball. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Horford.
I'll tell you, with the struggle he has had today, he probably won't be their number one option as they look to close this game out. Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
Bass with the screen. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Ball. Bass dishes to Middleton. Bogut sets a screen for Ball. Bass with the screen. And stolen by Horford. And Hayward with a clear path to the hoop. Good work there as it goes. Hayward's got 4 this quarter.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
I mean, how does he get that shot off? I mean, he had to angle that perfectly to get past the defender.
Zubac is checked in for Andrew Bogut. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Bass. Here's Middleton. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Hayward up top, guarded by Walker. Hayward kicks to Brown. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Doris, with defensive rules now allowing teams to play a sort of soft zone, does that make it easier to hide bad defensive players on your team?
Well, it certainly gives you one avenue. I don't think you can play zone in the NBA for any extended periods because the coaching is too good and the skill level of the players would destroy a zone if you gave a steady diet of it. I do believe, however, that hiding a defensive weakness comes down to personnel. How many can you hide on one particular floor? Somebody's going to get exposed somewhere if there's too many.
No doubt. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He said, we've come this far. Now we've got to give everything left to get this one. And we can do it. So go out there and do it. Guys, we'll see what they can do.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. There's the pick. Picked by Horford. Brown kicks to Irving. And again, Boston with the triple.
But Kyrie's so confident shooting from beyond the arc. No defense is going to get in his way.
Outside, Walker. 1:35 left in the fourth quarter. Doris, we know coaches need to win to keep their jobs. However, they need great players to win, which falls on the shoulders of a general manager. So why are more coaches fired for poor team performance than GMs, you think?
You know, I think what's fascinating to me, and this is a supposition I've heard other broadcasters talk about, which I believe should be instituted. Instead of just showing the coach's record on national broadcast, why don't we include the record of the GM? Because the coaches are not ultimately responsible unless they're responsible for both jobs, which we do see on occasion. But to me, the general manager has a significant role to the win-loss record, and both should be included.
And maybe when the owner says, hey, I'll pick the coach, it doesn't affect you. But if you pick the coach, you're tied with that coach. You're joined at the hip.
Great point. Great point.
Irving passes to Smart. Picked by Horford. Back to Irving. Layup off the pick. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Irving's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Celtics. Walker against Irving. Jordan dishes to Walker. Back to Jordan. Shot clock at 6. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open.
Hayward can't hit. Here are the Lakers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Irving against Walker. Left side, Jordan. Back to Walker. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 9. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And just trying to salvage anything at this point, even if it's just some momentum heading into the next one.
No, I think you're exactly right, Greg. You've got to take any positive you can get. You'd like to see them come together and build something, even if it's in a loss.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Kemba Walker.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. A 3 from Morris. That one's not going to go. And so Los Angeles takes the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Ty, congrats on the win. It sure seemed like defense got you all going.
Yeah, played defense in the first 3 quarters. I think the last quarter we kind of got a little soft on the defensive end, but, you know, we did enough to win the game.
It sure was, Ty. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time